So really quickly before the video begins, I filmed the Q&A and I'm editing right now, but I'm gonna set a like goal. So 200 likes. If you guys could get me to that, that would be awesome. And comment down below.
Boxing in the night like Suge Knight mixed with Barry White. Hey. Bitch. Hey. Mixed with Barry White. Hey. Bitch. Boxing in the night like Suge Knight mixed with Barry White. Mixed with Barry White. Boxing in the night like Suge Knight mixed with Barry White. Hey. Bitch. Hey. Mixed with Barry White. Hey. Bitch. That's the prize time. Man, I'm on prime time. Boxing in the night like Suge Knight. Fuck it. Fuck it on my hype guy. Fuck it on the sidelines. Fuck it with the bucket when I'm high. Fuck it on my hype guy. Fuck it on the sidelines. Fuck it with the bucket when I'm high. I'm too high. And I'm coming down from shrooms. Fuck it.
Oh my god, come out of the booth, bro, you're dying.
That's the prize time. Man, I'm on prime time.
Alright, the party done. The party fucking done. I hear me? Yeah, I hear me, Marvin. You have a big bill, you have a tab here.
guys. Hopefully you guys can hear me well, but I'm doing a Q&A, a little quick Q&A right now. I asked on my Instagram story for you guys to ask some questions, and I'm gonna go through them right now. Also follow the Instagram if you aren't already. But alright, so really quickly, somebody asked, when is the 10K calorie challenge? And that is something that I've been procrastinating for quite a while now, which I'm gonna do. I just don't know when, but I kind of pushing that back a little bit because yeah. How do you balance school and the gym? The gym isn't taking out like much of my, it's just taking like 2 hours out of my day, like minimum, like I guess like 3 hours, and depends on the program that I'm running. But like I don't play a sport or anything. Like I quit all my sports to lift in 9th grade, like after 9th grade. So like it's pretty much just like if I were to be playing a sport. So I could pretty easily balance school and whatnot. But the only thing that's hard to like balance, I guess, with school and like the gym is getting sleep. Like a good amount of sleep is hard to get during school, and that's a crucial part in lifting and progression in the gym. Do you take creatine? I don't, and the reason I don't is because I feel like it doesn't really do anything for me, and it also like gives me like gut problems. Like I get like really bloated and whatnot whenever I take creatine, so I kind of just decided to not take it. How long have you been lifting? So this is a question I get a lot, and it's pretty confusing to answer for me because I don't really have a clear answer, because I started lifting 3 years ago. Like I started lifting this summer after 8th grade, and so I lifted for around like 3 months into like September. So I stopped for probably like 3 or 4 months, and I picked it back up during the winter of 9th grade, and I was like really consistent, really big into it. That's when I actually got the David Lade DUP program then, and I ran that. And that's when I also started going to the gym. Like before that I was lifting at home, and then so I started going to the gym, and then quarantine happened, and we ended up getting like a squat rack like the summer before 10th grade, and I used it like once or twice, maybe benched a little bit. I really like didn't use it, and I remember like begging my stepdad to get it, and once he got it, like I just never used it, so I felt horrible. But so then all of 10th grade, or not all of 10th grade went by, but like up to the winter of 10th grade, I didn't lift. So that was really like, I guess like a year and probably like a year and like 8 months ago, I started lifting again during that winter, and that's when I hopped on the Jason Blaha 5x5. If you guys don't know what that is, I do highly recommend that. If you guys don't know, I'm a very big David Lade fan, and he said that that's what he ran a while ago, like when he first started. So I was like, all right, if David Lade did it, I gotta do it. So I did it, and it was really like it bumped my squat up by like something crazy. Like I think it was like 70 pounds in like a month or something. I think I said it in like another video, but yeah. So if you are doing that program, which I do recommend if you're like a beginner or even like a novice, 5x5 is just like a really well known, and there's a lot of good results with 5x5s. But when you're doing that, you're basically squatting and benching. You're squatting and benching Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and you're deadlifting one of those. Like it rotates, whatever. But you don't even have to deadlift, honestly, but whatever. So each time you want to try to like progressive overload and add 5 pounds on each of your lifts. So let's say Monday, I'm just shooting numbers. Let's say Monday you're benching 90 pounds. Wednesday you'd want to try to bench 95 pounds for 5x5, and then Friday you want to try to bench 100 pounds, or whatever I said. But and if you can't do it, then it's whatever. You could try again next time. But that's basically a very big component in the gym that a lot of people don't know about, because people don't really talk about these things anymore. But you want to make sure you're progressive overloading in all of your lifts, whether that's weight or rep ranges or sets or whatever that is. I recommend progressing overload weight though, instead of like some people progressive overload reps, which I don't really recommend that. But yeah, so how long have I been lifting for? Back to that question. I tell people 2 years because like in all, it's probably more like 2.3 years. I'm being like super precise on this, but I started lifting like 3 years ago. Bagel tutorial. So if you guys don't know, I posted on I think I posted on my Instagram story like once or twice that I eat bagels every single morning. Like I've had a bagel every single morning for like with a bagel and bacon and egg every single morning for the past like 6-7 years. And I like have not gotten sick of it, but I basically put the bagel in the toaster, click toast, start, and then I make 2 eggs, which is pretty easy to make. If you guys don't know how to make eggs, then that's your fault. And then I put bacon in the microwave, and then I just put it together. And yeah, I have that every single morning. Would you rather gain 5 pounds of back muscles or 20 pounds of booty muscles? Probably 20 pounds of booty muscles, honestly. Like, what you training program? I guess you meant what's your training program. Right now, I'm not on a program, but because I injured myself a while back, so I stopped powerlifting. And in my opinion, like you really only need a program if you're powerlifting, because that like you need certain rep ranges, certain RPEs, certain weights and stuff that you have to hit. But like for bodybuilding, it's basically just get a pump. So, and that's what I've been doing. Like I've kind of just been bodybuilding for a while, so I've just been going in the gym, basically going around the same like routine that I usually do, just get a pump and whatnot. Top 5 forbidden pre. So the thing about pre is that I don't really take pre. I have taken pre and I have had pre, but as of now I don't have pre, and I haven't had it in like 3 months. Like I haven't owned more than that. Like I haven't owned my own pre-workout in like 6 months, but I'll have like the occasional scoop from like a friend or whatever. But even when I had pre-workout, I really didn't use it because I didn't really need it. Like I had the energy to like whatever, and I was like powerlifting, so pretty surprising that I was going pre-workout list. But all the pre's that I have owned was ESP, Psychotic, Total War, and that's it. I had those 3 tubs, and actually I had Gorilla. Like my friend gave me, it was like half of a tub because he didn't really like it, so he gave it to me. What was your workout routine in the beginning compared to now? So when I first started, the funny thing is, so Gymshark, they dropped this app like around like when I first started. They released this app, and it was like, I don't know exactly what the app was, but it had like workout plans on it, and like each athlete had their own thing. So like Steve Cook, I remember, had his own thing. David Lade, of course, and like other people. I can't even remember who was on Gymshark back then, but so I was like big David Lade fan, and I did his thing. It was like a 5-day push-pull legs. I could probably find it somewhere. I think it's in my notes. It's just like a really cookie cutter program, but that's what I ran. What's your split? Legs, push, pull. And that's what I've been doing like ever since I started lifting, legs, push, pull. How'd you get your lower chest so juicy? So this is a thing that I honestly don't like, but I basically I used to powerlift, as you guys know, and I'm hoping to get back into powerlifting in the future, but I'm trying to heal these injuries. But so basically when you're powerlifting, you're just benching with like an arch, and it's basically just decline benching. So you're just training your lower chest, and I've developed powerlifter titty syndrome. And basically like the last probably 9 months, the past like 7 months maybe, I've just been training like incline and like my upper chest to try to even it out, because it used to be a lot worse. But how old are you? 16. Currently 16. Where do you live? New York. Let's see. What got you into working out, and who did you start working? Who did you look up to starting out? So I honestly don't even I don't have like a moment that I could remember like why I started lifting. I just remember like we had like a setup in my basement, and I just I'd go in there occasionally, and I thought like, this is pretty cool, and like I want to get big because it's pretty cool and strong. And I find this guy David Lade, and I literally watch every single one of his videos like twice. I just like binge watched all of his videos, and I basically just like found complete motivation from him, and I basically like copied all of his training styles and everything. And so yeah, that I guess answers both the questions. So yeah, I feel like one of the big reasons why I actually consistently like stayed working out, and like why I continue to work out, is because of David Lade. And like I always wanted to be like a YouTuber like him. Like when I first started out, I was like 13. I have YouTube videos that are privated on a different account, but I look back on them sometimes. But yeah, like I always wanted to do that, and I would take like progress pictures because I knew I wanted to do like a transformation video, so that's pretty cool. How much do I weigh? I'm currently like 172, and a question that goes along with that is, how tall are you? I am 5'11", but 6 foot with shoes, so you could take that how you want. How is your social life? Does the gym ever corrupt it? So it's actually a good question, because like during the school year, the gym was basically like my social life. Like I'd go to the gym and I'd see friends there, and like we'd talk and whatever. And the gym that I go to is basically like, it's like it's not my high school's gym, but like all of the kids from my high school go to that gym. So I basically like see all my friends there, and like we all say hi, and like we'll lift together and blah blah blah. But so that like was basically like my social life. I didn't really do anything other than that.